University starting lineup for your UVIC Bikes. The goalkeeper, number 30, Callum Weir. In the back, number 2, Finn Tugwell.
I was told you guys were low on.
Number 3, Jordan McKenty. Number 5, Archie Tugwell. Number 18, Alex Moody. Number 26, Aiden Grew. Midfield, number 4, Javier Sagaste. Number 7, Yassine Guitouni. Number 8, Connor Lay. Number 21, Jimmy Steele. And at forward, number 9, Kaylin Cook. The head coach for your UVIC Bikes is Larry Stefanik, along with assistants Sonny Parwar, Scott Thomas, and goalkeeping coach Cam Griffin. Ladies and gentlemen, your University of Victoria Bikes.
And I'll be around just in case because they're having ticket problems. So.
Fans, prior to kickoff, we would like to acknowledge the traditional territory and Indigenous people who call these lands home. This afternoon, the Bikes Athletics Department and men's and women's soccer teams stand in solidarity with Indigenous peoples and owners of this land and their rights to reconciliation. Before we begin, we would like to respectfully acknowledge the unceded territory of the Lekwungen peoples, also known as the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wasanich peoples, whose relationship with the land continues to this day, and on which the University of Victoria and our fields are located. We want to acknowledge the unjust processes of colonization that allows us to gather and play here today, and the immense privilege of being able to spectate and participate in sport on these lands. Now we ask you to please rise if you are able to, and remove your hats, and join us for the playing of O Canada.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Centennial Stadium here at the University of Victoria on the traditional territories of the Lekwungen-speaking peoples. My name is Turo. Welcome to this Canada West men's soccer action between the visiting University of Fraser Valley Cascades and the home side University of Victoria Bikes. Bikes come into this match with a 2-0-1 record, 7 points, good for third place in the Pacific Division, though it is notable they have only played 3 matches. The 2 teams ahead of them have played 6. Cascades come into this with 1 win and 2 losses, tied for 5th place. Again, both those sides, everyone else in the Pacific Division has played more than they have, so there is ground to be gained here with games in hand. Both sides will undoubtedly be looking to capitalize on this and put themselves in a better position to continue their charge on the standings. In the previous matches, the Vikes drew Trinity Western 1-1. Trinity Western currently at 3 wins, no losses, and 3 draws, so their season continues at an excellent clip. They are one of the 2 teams currently with 6 matches played. Meanwhile, for the Cascades, they lost 2-0 to UBC. UBC at 5 wins, 0 losses, and 1 draw. Pretty solid start for the Thunderbirds, though would you expect anything less? There's something to be said about only losing 2-0 to the Thunderbirds, though I'm sure the Cascades would like to do better than a consolation Pyrrhic victory type loss as they come to visit the Vikes on their home turf. Starting lineups for both sides, starting with the visiting Cascades in their road white kit, starting on your broadcast right. In goal, Jackson Caux. Back line of Nicholas Burrett, Dulaine Panditha, Carson Muter, and Adam Szymanski. Midfield of William Stewart and Adriano Consiglio. It's listed as a 4-2-4 on paper. We'll see if that actually plays out on the pitch here, but as it's listed, a front four of Matteo Brazina, Cian Proctor, Jivan Dhaliwal, and Manpal Brar. For the home Vikes, Callum Weir getting his 4th start in 4 games. Unsurprising there for Callum Weir starting in goal. The first year who has made an excellent impression coming out of Harborside FC, originally from Haynes Junction, Yukon. In front of him, a back four of Finn Tugwell, Jordan McKinty, Archie Tugwell, and Alex Moody. Midfield of Javi Sagaste, Yassine Guituni, Connor Legg, and Jimmy Steele. And a front two of Kalen Cook and Aiden Grew. Vikes, of course, in their home all-blue kit, starting on your broadcast left. And they will be receiving the opening kickoff here with the Cascades that take possession off the opening whistle. Cascades coached by Tom Loundis in his 9th season. Vikes coached by Larry Stefanik in his 2nd. And there's the opening whistle. First half is underway between the Cascades and the Vikes. Cascades start from the back and go long quickly. Looking for a header there from Kim Proctor, but not able to find it. And instead it'll be the Vikes recycling and starting to play out of their own back. Into the midfield it goes for Jimmy Steele. Play that out wide before getting the return. Steele dropping deep to sit between his defenders here to help with that playing out of the back. And it's Finn Tugwell there, thinking the better of it. Both Tugwells playing next to each other here. Archie on the right side as a fullback, Finn is a center back. Right now it's Sagaste wearing the armband, long-serving member of this Vikes side. Interplay here with Jordan McKinty. Turning his Steele. Over the top they go. Sagaste loses out. That will be a throw-in. Some discussion there from some of the Cascades players that maybe it came off of Sagaste before the clearance, but referee is unconvinced. They say it went straight out off of Jivan Dhaliwal. So while listed as a defender is McKinty, he's already playing a much higher line, which tells you that there's already some tactical maneuvering going on here from Stefanik. Probably actually might be a 3-man back line here with both Tugwells next to Alex Moody. McKinty puts it into the area, headed down but not cleared. Steele trying to charge in, does get a foot to it, but it's sent right back out. Archie Tugwell not able to do much with that. He does make the block though. Steele trying to win it, does. McKinty. All the way back to Finn Tugwell. Alex Moody. Finn Tugwell will walk this one forward. Steele covers for him. Look for some hold-up play up front from Kalen Cook. He gets some, but not enough. Well pressured there by Nicholas Burrett. The Cascades back line now out wide. Result there was Aiden Grew. In Tugwell up the middle, Jimmy Steele watches on as it's Connor Legg moving that one forward. McGinty. Legg with the layoff there to Steele. Looking for Grew again. Not able to keep that one in play though. And that'll be a throw for Cascades. Dulaine Pandita will throw that one in. Vikes will recover. Finn Tugwell to Archie. Back to Finn. Playing with Moody as well there. McKinty is actually slotted back more into more of an expected fullback role, playing that super high advanced line. Not unfamiliar to these UVIC sides. Cast your mind back to Gregor Smith in years past. That was a position he played quite a lot. Sagaste with 2 blocks there to try and hold possession in midfield, but that is eventually won back. Some determined work there by Carson Muter. So that one forward from Manpal Brar. Brar. Shoulders off one, but not 2 challenges from leg. Sagaste back to McKinty. And so it'll be both the Tugwells playing center back here with Moody to the left, McKinty to the right. Over the top they go. Cycling of the guard there. It is Guituni moving up for Gru. Then it'll be Steele. Moody to Finn Tugwell. Over to Archie. Moody leaves it. Steele doing a lot of work to try and build the play from the back here. Already giving a roving roll here from that back midfield. Heading forward and brought down. Loses out, and that'll go right up the middle. A high touch there as Mateo Brazina tried to get forward with it. Instead, it's the Vikes coming back. Guituni tries his luck from distance, but that's a speculative shot at best, and Jackson Caux will be more than happy to snare that one up. And he'll urge his players forward. Long ball taken there over the head of Brar. Brazinha, though, is in position, but unfortunately not able to keep that one in. It'll be a goal kick taken quickly here by Weir. McKinty to Finn. Steele trying to get past Proctor in midfield. No such luck. Brar there as well. Holding up play. Brar is going to be a handful for this UVIC backline. You can already sense it. Brar, the 5th year out of Surrey. Previously played for UBC. Is showing some of that bona fides already in that target forward role. Brar knocking it forward for Brazina. Proctor trying to get free. Can't. Met by his opposing number 8 there in leg. Moody to Finn. Finn Tugwell. Sagaste. Finn to Steele. Steele to Archie. Looking right up the middle for McKinty, who's inverted quite a bit, but instead it's going to be attempting to get free with Proctor. It'll fall back there to Stewart. And with a thump there, Adam Szymanski sends it forward, but to no one in particular. Trying to parse out this setup here for the Cascades. It looked like they had gone with a more traditional 4 at the back here. Muter on the left. Burt is one of the center backs. Szymanski is the other. Bandita out wide as the right back. Well, foul called there. A little bit too aggressive for the referee's liking. Was that challenge? I believe that was by Brazina. Actually might have been Consiglio. Sagaste with the ball forward. Guituni on the deck. It's a lovely little ball, but tapped back, and a dangerous but ultimately well-placed back tap there from the defender to the keeper, as it was on the boots of Kalen Cook for who knows how long before it goes in the back of the net at that pace. And Caux is more than happy to settle things down before sending this forward. Proctor. Trying to charge at Finn Tugwell, and does. Moody's in the way. Forced to play it. No, but they're going to give that as a foul right at the end line. That might have actually been a going for a corner, but the referee didn't like the way that was being challenged forward. So ends that chance in a foul. Finn Tugwell. Steele not liking his ways through here. Now he's going to feel some pressure. He's forced to go long and just gets rid of it. Good pressure being shown there by Brazina. Teo Brazina, second year out of Port Coquitlam. Currently studying criminal justice, the 5'10" forward for Cascades. Archie Tugwell to Finn. Moody. Watched by Proctor. Helps to go back. Steele there with some help. Sagasti now dropping deep to try and get this play started. And the Tugwells will pass this between themselves. Finn to Archie, now up looking for leg. Met immediately there by Stewart. Finn. Idea there's Fanguituni, and he almost managed to carve the defense to find him. Szymanski. Looking for Brar. It's a lovely long ball. Archie Tugwell thinks the best of it and knocks that out of play before Brar can do any damage with it. Three matches played so far, Manpal Brar for the Cascades this season. Only 2 shots on goal, though, so the target forward has been kept off the score sheet for now. In fact, the Cascades have been certainly looking for goal scoring. A nice little nutmeg there from Zagaste. Get back to that thought in a bit there as he goes through the legs of Stewart. Switching over to Guituni. Not a good touch there from Guituni. And Pandita is able to clear it. Moody looking for Grew. A foot race here between Grew and Szymanski. Szymanski's there first, does touch it, but the foul by Grew. Bit of a shove in the back there is called. So continuing my earlier thought there, the Cascades have scored exactly 1 goal in 3 matches. A 1-0 win against TRU back on August 26th. A goal scored by Kevin Mayland. Jackson Cowks has played all 3 matches so far for the Cascades, much like Weir has for the Vikes, and he's only conceded 3 goals. So a decent goalkeeping record for Cowks. Unfortunately, no goal scoring support to show for it. Does that change today? Leg. Looking over the top. Run from McGinty will go out wide. That will be a throw for the Cascades. Referee didn't quite like where that was being taken, and now he has a quick chat with Brar McGinty. And they'll do that one again. Shivan Dhaliwal. Sitting much deeper than his profile line would suggest for a forward, so we can perhaps assume that he's been assigned to midfield for this match. This is not a 4-2-4, which based on the number of players in attacking roles seems about right. Steele does well to intercept that. Proctor, though, following up. Deflects kindly. Adriano Consiglio. Send that one back, and now long from Szymanski. He shouts of one on there. Moody hears it. Finn Tugwell to Callum Weir. Weir in his 3 matches has only conceded once, that being the goal in the 1-1 draw against Trinity Western, 2 days ago. The Vikes likewise have only scored 3, 1 in each match. 1 each from Remy Barbeau, Matthew Pierce, and Javi Sagaste. On either side, prolific in their goal scoring. I'm sure both would like that to be a point of the past, as Guituni twisting and turning there against Consiglio. Does get it to Grew. The return. Consiglio does well to read that. Clears it. Some help getting it forward, and Ken Proctor tried. Going to throw out of it. Weir will build this one out from the back. Finn Tugwell. Jimmy Steele. Middle, looking for Yassine Guitouni. Finn goes long. Grew. Aiden Grew at the corner flag. Up against Pandita. Gets it back. Leg to Guitouni. There's the return. 1-2 ball with Kalen Cook. Can he get the shot off? Was looking for the return ball, waiting just by the penalty spot. It was Jordan McKinney. It was an unselfish play. Could have had the shot himself. And you might argue perhaps should have taken that shot, but wanted one more for an even better angle. Cascades read that. Bent but didn't break. Ball was cleared. And no chance. Razina playing the 1-2 here with Stewart. Dhaliwal. Loses out. Away comes Sagaste. Leg. Grew is wide open on the left. His leg go there. Goes up the middle. Cook tries his chances here. Puts it on target. Said it before and I'll say it again. If you're going to try your luck, at least get it on target. Force the keeper to do something with it. And Caux is equal to the task. Cook has a shot on target. Amazingly, of the 3 shots he's taken this season, that is his first credited as being on target. Together there, almost come together of heads there, but Consiglio gets the header forward. Grew dropping back, not able to hold it though. Now does. Steele, blocked. Up came Stewart. Finn Tugwell finds Sagaste. There's space here. McGinty's trying to go forward on the right. They tried to find Cook. Did Sagaste. Instead, Carson Muter did well to step forward and read that one. Brar dropping back. Plays forward, Dulaine Pandita. Stern midfield challenge there from Connor Legg. Steele to Guitouni. Sagaste. Archie Tugwell. Back to Sagaste. Makes the switch, looking for Grew. Right off the head of the forward, and still in play. Steele. Guitouni to Leg. Sagaste's being afforded some space here, and he's going to take it. Puts it on the deck for Steele on the run, and he gets it at the back post. What a strike! The 1-2 play, Javi Sagaste to Jimmy Steele. 1-0 Vikes at the 17th minute. Well, when I said they were going to give Sagaste space, you had to think that you can't leave Javi Sagaste that much space and let nothing happen. Sagaste knew exactly what to do with it, squared up his options, played through a ball. Great run by Steele. No one picks up the runner, and Caux is beaten at the back post with a lovely shot, high to the corner. Steal from Sagaste in the 17th minute. Vikes lead 1-0.
Vikes goal scored in the 16th minute by number 21, Jimmy Steele. The assist from number 4, Javier Sagaste.
That would go to Archie and Finn Tugwell. So Sagaste with the assist, his first of the season. Steele, his first goal of the season. Firsts all around there for the Vikes. They score first from their captain's first assist and their midfielder's first goal of the season. Archie to Finn. Leg to Steele. Have to keep it away from Brar, who was looking for it there. Looking for the steal on Steele. Sagaste. Switched sides here, trying to cut his way through, and does. Plays with Guitouni. Sagaste allowed to create, wants McGinty to make the run. Won't be able to get there, though. That was well recovered. I mean, you have to think that if that run isn't tracked properly and that run isn't cut out by Jivan Dhaliwal, McGinty might have another go at goal Two in short order here for the Vikes. Moody managing to get in front of Proctor. Weir. Steele and Archie Tugwell. Brar watching closely, as is Matteo Brazina. Leg manages to get a good second touch. The first was a bit suspect. Sagaste under pressure here. Looks for Cook. Kalen Cook, was he onside? Flag stays down and it rolls just past the post. Well, Kalen Cook got that run exactly right. I thought he'd straight a step offside there. The assistant referee disagreed with me though. Ultimately though, not able to get that shot on target. Much like with the women's side, we mentioned in our earlier match today, this men's side for UVIC, a lot of first-year players on it, as many stellar and standout graduates from last year no longer here. Gertson gone, Evan Lipke, Arjun Nijar. People that played no small role in bringing success to this Vikes organization. Right now it's Jimmy Steele, who is the 5th year. Actually played with UBC Okanagan previously. Still in his 5th year of eligibility, originally from Salt Spring Island. Sagaste is the 4th year. Making them the 2 veterans on the squad. Sagaste, the veteran, who played all 4. Oh, that ball, and I have to be careful there. Callum Weir. I look up for my stat sheet here, and Brahar and Brazinha have nearly managed to unlock the Vikes defense. Instead, it's Sagaste and Leg linking up. Good sliding challenge there from Consiglio. Steele, there's a strong challenge. In came Proctor. No worse for wear between him and Steele. But the referee will have a talking to with Adriano Consiglio on the nature of that challenge. Consiglio, a first year, originally from Burnaby, played with Mountain United FC. 5'10" midfielder. Played in all 3 matches. This is his 4th. So a fixture, despite being a first year, already a fixture for this Cascade side. And you sort of see why. No fear in midfield for Consiglio. Meanwhile, it's Brar over to Proctor. Proctor puts that one well wide. Not a bad idea to try with the left boot there. Had line of sight. Decent space. Ultimately not able to get the control that he wanted on that. And we already have a sub queued up here for the Cascades in the 22nd minute. They won't get to it just yet. Vikes will play out. Finn Tugwell over to Archie. Steele gets in between. Leg tried to move that one forward and was met by a very solid midfield pressure from William Stewart and Adriano Consiglio. Leg again. Stewart playing that press on Leg very strong. Sagaste gets a touch. It goes right around Nicholas Burrett. But a little bit behind the play there was McGinty trying to get through, well positioned. Was Jivan Dalewalt to make sure nothing further came of it, as Muter had moved in a little bit. McGinty, speaking of moving in, is inverted quite a bit from his normal position. Moody had to cover for him. Now they head back to their appropriate wings. And Archie and Finn will pass back and forth. Alex Moody. Steele wants to find Gru with this, but that's not going to hit him or Kalen Cook, but it will force Pandita to play it. Oh no, he will shield the ball. He does shield it well, does Pandita. 2nd year, defender out of Surrey. He's played with Surrey United, graduated from North Surrey Secondary.
Substitution for the Cascades coming out of the match, number 5, William Stewart. Checking into the match, number 18, Michael Beecroft.
And Stewart will be subbed out here, and I imagine this will be like for like, as Michael Beecroft comes into this one, listed as a defender, so perhaps more of a shield for the back line. Beecroft, 2nd year, out of Coquitlam, with Fusion FC. and does indeed set up as in that holding midfield role. Wins a foul there. Will actually pick this up and give it as a drop ball. Immediately there by Szymanski. Brog gets free with the left boot. Might have taken a deflection there, but either way, we're taking no chances. Snares that and will control. A little under the leg passes there. Showmanship from the Vikes keeper. In Tugwell back to Weir. Steele trying to direct traffic as is Sagasti. Sagasti being the one tightly marked now. In the sights of Brasilia. In Tugwell, over to Moody. Finn to Archie. Back to Steele. Up for Sagaste. Ooh, that's interesting coming together there. As in came Beecroft with some venom. Nothing malicious about it. To be clear, when I say venom, I don't mean that was a malicious challenge in any way. More that there was a lot of pace and intent behind it. But unfortunately not well controlled. The referee would agree with that assessment, hence the foul being called. Sagasti will set this one up. And they'll send some bodies forward to look at it. Grew and McKinty staying back. Everyone else forward. Leg lurking. They go long. Caux can't quite get it. Forced to punch. Bandita with the header. That'll be a throw for the Vikes. 26 minutes gone. Vikes 1, Cascades 0. Jimmy Steele with his first of the season in the 17th minute. An excellent ball played by the captain, Javi Sagaste. Has the home side in front. Crew now will take this throw in. Squitouni and Cook go in motion. The throw goes to Cook. Trying to win that away, but can't. Pandita does well. Brazinha on the deck to Brar. Back to goal, sets it up. Chance here for Beecroft. Consiglio. Back to Szymanski. Burrett. Muter. Being watched 4-on-4 there. Sagasti on Muter. In comes Guituni to try and win that one. Szymanski heard the footsteps. Did well to shield it enough. Consiglio back to Caux. Forced to go long. And there might be something here as Grew heads that away. From Brar and Dollywall. Or not Dollywall, excuse me. Bandita had moved way up from fullback. Steele on this near side. Sagaste. Almost out of his reach there. Forward comes Beecroft. Now he'll back off. His leg moves forward in midfield as the Tugwells pass. Now it's Finn. Back to Archie. Steele is there as well. McGinty backs off from his attacking role, trying to provide an outlet here. And Finn sees him, opts to go for Archie instead. Looking for their moment here. No rush. They're up by 1. McGinty fakes the long ball, gets past Proctor. Steele on the deck for leg. Guituni. Yassine Guituni. Low for McKinty. Return ball for Steele. Moody was calling for it there. I don't think he saw it. Guituni. Leg. Steele. Up comes Beecroft. Then Tugwell to Archie Tugwell. Steele. McKinty. Sagaste has taken McKinty's place, having seen that wing abandoned by the inverted fullback. Leg turns. Looks for space. Guituni. He's got some options here. Trips over the ball. And almost one back there for Consiglio and Brazinha. It's a sliding challenge, though. Referee's fine with it. It was all ball. Steele stays down, and forward goes Brar on the counter for the Cascades. Brar running at Tugwell. Good block, though, by Moody. Tugwell got spun, Finn Tugwell that is, got spun right around by Brar. It'll be Proctor to the corner flag here. Gets past Quatuni. Sagaste thumps that well into the trees, possibly over the fences and onto Mackenzie. That being the road, not the player. I'd say you feel for the ball, kids, but we don't have any here. But that will be a corner, regardless. A very obvious corner. Sagaste does some, I say, classic CONCACAF time wasting right there. No ball, kids, thump the ball into next week. But it will be a corner for the Cascades. Brazinha setting up. He's got bodies at the edge of the area. Brar marking the keeper. Referee is having a word with Weir, Brar, and Finn Tugwell about that little adventure along the goal line. They go for the back corner of the area. A little over everybody's head, but follow-up from Consiglio trickles through. Second phase ball here for Brazinha, but intercepted by Finn Tugwell. But offside was called on the initial contact by the Cascades player. So they'll bring that play back. Half hour gone in this one. Bikes up 1-0 over the Cascades. Steele with the goal, assisted by Sagaste. Finn Tugwell to Steele. Archie Tugwell to Sagaste. Finn to Sagaste. Sagaste looks for the run of Kalen Cook. He's got him. Oh, he's brought down. That will be a foul. That might be a booking as well. And it will be yellow card shown to Nicholas Burt in the 31st minute. No real subtlety about that one. Sagaste found the run of Cook.
Yellow card to Cascades number 2, Nicholas Barrett in the 30th minute.
I believe we'd call that a tactical foul. Burrett knew exactly what he was doing there. Wasn't the last man back, so it wouldn't have been denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. No red card. But that will be a booking regardless for the second-year 6'2" defender. Burrett actually originally from Bad Dürkheim in Germany. Played with VfR Ramasia Worms. Bringing some European experience with him. Hence the tactical yellow there, I would suspect. It is Burt's first booking of the season. Sagaste and Steele standing over this one. They're going to go for goal, surely. And it'll be Sagaste with the right boot, hits the wall. Sagaste will sprint after this, gets there, brought down. No, there will be a case being made here by Theo Brazinha that Sagaste went down over the ball before the contact arrived. And he's claiming it was shoulder to shoulder regardless of how the contact happened. Referee is not interested, and it will be a foul and another free kick. Sagaste using all the tricks in the book here. Now again, the vantage point isn't perfect here from the broadcast booth, but it does look like, it looked for initially that while there was contact, Sagaste was encouraging it, helping the contact happen, so to speak. It'll be McGinty taking this one. McGinty's free kick, movement already in the box. Right-footed curling delivery, headed down by nobody. It'll fall, deflection. It'll be off of Finn Tugwell, I believe, and that'll be out for a goal kick. Not a bad ball played by McGinty. It's a pity no one in a blue kit could get ahead to it. Instead, it'll be Caux. Thought about delivering it. He'll do it again and urge everyone forward. He wants a long ball here. Even the center backs moving up almost to the midfield circle. Tugwell jumping with Brar. Finn Tugwell, that is. Weir takes the long ball, gives it to Steele instead. Steele will go long. Sagaste's on the run. Cook's on the run. Sagaste might get there, get a muter. pops it up and does. Sagaste crosses it low. Cook through his own legs. Drew on the goal line. Can they get it over? No. Gaux is there. And they'll call the trainer the collision to be absolutely certain, but Sagaste playing an absolutely gorgeous ball to Kalen Cook. And there'll be a yellow shown there to Cook for that collision with the keeper in the 34th minute.
Yellow card issued to the Vikes, number 9, Kalen Cook, in the 34th minute.
And that is Cook's second booking make that of the season. But my goodness, Cook with an absolutely golden opportunity to make it 2-0. Sagaste inadvertently nutmegging his own forward with the long distance pass that goes between the legs of Cook. And you might almost say that it was a deliberate dummy to Aiden Grew had he scored it, but instead Grew charging in late to follow up. Save made by Caux. And then in this ensuing scramble melee, Caux holds the line. And Cook is assessed a yellow for going in too hard while the keeper was claiming the ball. The trainer will come out to have a look at Jackson Caux here. Head athletic therapist Grant Amon. And the student therapist, Trinity Nicario, Sam Boyd, and William Alva Hodson are the physio staff for the visiting Cascades. And Caux looks fit to continue. Other listed goalkeepers on the roster here for the Cascades are Logan Mathers, second year Aiden McDonald, and first year Cody Torrance. None of whom will be, it looks like for the immediate moment anyway, called into action. As that long ball with 10 minutes to go in the half will lead to a throw in for the Cascades. Beecroft with this one. Fancies a long throw over the heads of everybody that he was looking for. And now trying to get free here is Cook. Can't though, as good defense being done there by Consiglio. Steele gets away from Brazinha. Finn Tugwell. Sagaste for leg. Being watched. Sagaste. Now Beecroft comes in, looks over the top for McKinty. Cleared by Dhaliwal. Beecroft tries the return and does. Good run and play there. Dhaliwal and Beecroft, though Tugwell steps in front of the ball destined for Proctor, and Tugwell up against Consiglio, opposite to put his head down and run for it. That challenge, will they play advantage? No, it will be a foul. That was a desperation challenge made there by Consiglio and was not able to get the ball. Referee did hold off initially, looking for the advantage. None was there. And so we get this free kick opportunity. Forward go the defenders. Nobody's really staying back for this one. Now Aiden Grew will step back, as will Steele. McGinty standing over it. Kean Proctor, the lone Cascade attacker, left forward. Brazinha, the one wall-ish defender. McGinty chips it. That'll be right into the midst of Jackson Caux. Immediately restarts with a good throw. Starts the counter. Beecroft, first time ball with the right foot. Proctor heads it on. Be a race here between Grew and Brazinha, but Weir beats all of them to it. Archie Tugwell. McKinty. Sagaste. Steele. Moody. And the speed with which the Cascades pulled off that counter is truly a weapon that they will need to make more use of as we hit the end of the first half coming into the second. They will look for their equalizer. They do have the ability to make that happen. So hopefully not from conceding set pieces. About 35 yards out, that ball will surely count as offside. But played by the defender, so even if it was, the flag would have come up there. Assistant was hesitant to show the flag initially, but then being played, it was either by Szymanski or Pandita. Brazinha. Weir will camp the grass back down here at Centennial Stadium and jog this one out of his area. Finn to Archie. Tugwell's back to their keeper. Weir. Weir looks long. Cook is sizing this one up. Does flick the header on. Only person waiting there is Burrett. Back to Szymanski. Tooney puts pressure on, but instead it'll be cleared long to nobody. So mission accomplished there for Yassine Guitouni. McKinty with the 40th minute on the clock. Walks this one over. Archie Tugwell. Archie to Finn. Alex Moody. Finn down to pressure from Brar. Opts to go through Steele. Might have been an intentional dummy. Either way, Guitouni returns the favor. Steele. Keep the run going, but no, he did come off of Steele last. That will be a throw for the Cascades taken by Bandita. Brazina. Losing out there. Midfield collapsing there on the attempted move by the forward. Nice ball up the middle. Connor Legg. Looking for Kalen Cook. Couldn't get through. Well read by Burrett. Needed to get that one absolutely right. High press now from the Vikes. 4 players forward. Calcs will go over them all. And Finn Tugwell will make sure the long ball doesn't go to anyone dangerous. Steele over to McKinty. McKinty to Steele, who looks for Sagaste. That'll be out of his reach, though. Calcs will call off his defenders. Adam Szymanski sees room here and will take it. Asking a lot of Brazina. And that will be a goal kick. Szymanski, 6'3" defender, first year. Graduate of Terry Fox Secondary. Good mix of second and third years on this Cascade side this year. Few first years mixed in as well. Proctor being one of them up front. Consiglio in the midfield. And Szymanski on the back line. Steele. Finn Tugwell. Guitouni. Guitouni looking for Cook. The first time ball, I think, was the right idea there. But Cook and Grew were not quite on the best of timing there. And the pace of the ball was perhaps a bit hot either way. Szymanski thought about going up the middle, thinks better of it. Consiglio is there. Goes for Brar. Brar trying to shake off Legg, can't do it. Moody gives it back though. Stumbles forward. Brazina comes away with it. Off the boot of Guitouni, 7-on-7. 43rd minute. Be about a minute, maybe 2, I would imagine, for stoppages as we approach halftime. You can imagine much more than that. Looking if that can get their Beecroft. Sagasti beats him there. Steele. Looking up the middle for Cook again. Waiting for that one was Burrett. Proctor. Kean Proctor. Jeevan Dhaliwal. Carson Muter. Now there's a little bit of space to move here for Szymanski. Proctor chests it down. Had a half step. And foul will be called there. As to ground went McKinty. And Weir will stand over this one, it sounds like, and have everyone go forward. McGinty tends to the shin guards. We're coming off a summer with Harborside FC, as we mentioned earlier, for League One BC. Much like Sagaste did with the Highlanders. Plenty of opportunities for players to keep their legs fresh over the summer, which is the entire point of having a semi-pro third division in the province, across Canada with League One Canada. And it's good to see the results of players coming into this season. Fit, ready to go, sharp, raising the level of the Canada West game. Archie Tugwell knocks that down. Though on a related note, the Fraser Valley League, Surrey United can say a good portion of the Cascades players all played for them. Aditha, Muter, Stewart. This goes on. Beecroft into the long throw. He's uncorked one already. Tries for a second. Headed clear. Picks up his own, but can't keep possession. Cook still with it, but away comes Consiglio. Advantage played. Proctor. Weaver Consiglio has made the run, but Finn Tugwell is there to clear it. Back out for a throw.
Fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
So 3 minutes will be added on. I was a bit estimating there. Perhaps Sagaste's boot of the ball into next week earned him a little bit of ire from the referee. Three minutes left to go. Score still 1-0. Sagaste was the provider of that one goal. The assist to Jimmy Steele in the 17th minute. Well, volleyball is a little bit in disbelief that the foul was called there. And the Vikes will kill a little bit more time setting up this free kick. Sagaste and Steele will discuss the best way to handle this. McGinty back to his feet. And so the Sagaste's all the way. Short to Steele. McGinty shakes off Brar. Past Dollywall, the return ball from Steele from McGinty. And that will be a foul on McGinty, surely, and it is. Dollywall had the positioning. And Calx will restart from a free kick. Szymanski. Sagaste's header gets in front of Beecroft, but it still falls to Dollywall. Beecroft makes the overlapping run. They go inside to Brar. Consiglio's first time ball over Beecroft. Brar recovers. Puts it low. Not able to get it to anybody in particular, and Brazina will force Weir to fall onto that one. Long drop kick for Cook. Does bring it down. Sagaste, just out of the range of Sagaste, I should say. And Tugwell sends it back towards the Cascade back line. Butuni trying to battle for it there. It'll be Steele coming away with it. Sagaste. McGinty. Steele. Archie Tugwell. Finn Tugwell. Moody. Being watched by Proctor. Full head of steam is Proctor. Sliding is Pandita. Oh, there's a nasty collision there. I'm not sure which of them ran into Pandita, whether it was whether it was the run of steel or the defending there. But either way, Pandita went to ground and a knee struck the head. That's going to call an immediate attention of the trainer. And the referee will decide that's enough for the half so that medical attention can be administered. So on a slightly sour note, we all hope everything is okay with Tulane Pandita. We end the first half with the Vikes up 1-0 thanks to a goal from Jimmy Steele in the 17th minute. My name is Roturo, and I'll be back with the second half of this Canada West men's soccer match after the break.
Have a slice of hot house pizza or a sip of cold Coca-Cola from our concession located on the main concourse. If you're looking for a bathroom, they're located on the concourse level of the grandstand. And don't forget to complete your game day experience by picking up a game day program from the main concourse or by scanning the game day QR code. Fans, don't forget to Instagram or tweet your own photos from today's game using the hashtag BikesNation. Bicep Nuggets would also like to thank Team Sales Vancouver Island, our official bike soccer uniform sponsor. And welcome back your University of Victoria Vikes. Time substitution, starting with the Cascades. Coming out of the match, number 22, Adam Szymanski. Checking into the match, number 5, William Stewart. Also coming out of the match, number 3, Dulain Dithra. Checking into the match, number 12, Bagveer Sidhu. Substitutions for Victoria. Coming out of the match, number 9, Caitlin Cook. Checking into the match, number 13, Remy Barbet.
Just a signal movement to go, yeah?
Vikes goal scored in the 51st minute by number 26, Aiden Grew. The assist on that goal from number 3, Jordan McKenty.
Welcome back, everybody. Apologies for the technical difficulties earlier, but we are back with University of Victoria Vikes and the University of Fraser Valley Cascades Canada West men's soccer. My name is Retro. Glad to have you back with us. If you're just joining us, it is now 2-0 for the Vikes over the Cascades. A 51st minute goal from Aiden Grew has grown the lead for the home side. Grew's first goal of the season, assisted by Jordan McKenty, his second assist of the season. McKenty making the run at the right fullback position, going into the area, putting in a lovely cross, having drawn all kinds of attention towards himself. And Grew with the header at the back post, guided it into the empty net. Nothing much Jackson Cowgs could do about it. He did make a dive for it, but it was past his outstretched hands. 2-0 Vikes. At the start of the second half, there were some substitutions. Remy Barbeau comes in for the Vikes up top, replacing Kalen Cook. And for the Cascades, Dulain Pandita is subbed out, as is Adam Szymanski. So 2 defenders. In their place, Bagnur Sidhu comes into the right back position. And William Stewart returns to midfield, pushing Jivan Dhaliwal into the left back position. And whether the Vikes saw something in that, or it was merely an excellent run by McKenty, and both could be true, the shift in defensive personnel ended up with a goal being scored against them. But now this is Bagnur Sidhu with the long ball, looking for Manpal Brar. It's Michael Beecroft now, going up against Alex Moody. He'll have won the foul there. A bit too much in that there from Alex Moody. And on this near side, it'll be Kean Proctor, it looks like, to set things up here for this free kick. Cascades would love a response here. As it stands right now, this is the first match this season. The men's Vikes have scored 2 goals. Or really, more than 1. They've scored 1 in each of their prior matches. It's the highest goal scoring output they've had in one match, highest lead they've had in one match so far this season. And the assist provider for the 2-0 goal, Jordan McKenty, booting that one out of play. That'll be a throw-in on this near side for the Cascades. So as things are lining up right now, quick summary, Jackson Cowks in goal for the visiting Cascades in their white kit on your broadcast left. Bagnur Sidhu there as part of the 4-man back line as right back, along with Carson Muter, Nicholas Burt in the middle, and Jivan Dhaliwal now at left back. Midfield 3 of Adriano Consiglio, Michael Beecroft, and William Stewart. And a front 3 of Kean Proctor, Matteo Brazina, and Manpal Brar. Meanwhile, nice running from Remy Barbeau, one of the subs for the Vikes, but can't get that one on target. Pulled it high to get away from the slide and defensive challenge. I believe that was from Muter. And Barbeau sends that one over for a goal kick. Barbeau does have 1 goal this season. Did a good job finding space to run there. So obviously Barbeau, as you may have noticed, part of the attacking contingent for the Vikes. Callum Weir is starting in goal and still there for the Vikes. Backline of Jordan McKinty, Archie Tugwell, Finn Tugwell, and Alex Moody. Midfield of Javi Sagaste, who has the ball now, and the captain's armband. Connor Legg, Jimmy Steele, who scored the first Vikes goal, and Yassine Guitouni. And then Remy Barbeau and Aiden Grew up front. Guitouni is floating between midfield and attack, so it's almost a 4-3-3, 4-4-2, call it what you will. Call right now, Steele to Grew. Grew calling for it, puts it back centrally, was looking for McKinty, who'd inverted. They're doing there, and foul called against Grew. Was a little bit too aggressive trying to win that one from Sidhu. Caux restarts with the goal kick. Headed down by Moody. It'll be a throw in on this near side. Barbeau with the chance earlier there. His shooting percentage hasn't been fantastic this season. He has taken 7 shots. Less than barely 14% of them converted to goals, but at least more than half on target. So while the conversion rate on raw shots is not necessarily one to watch, the on-target rate of 57% is one Barbeau will no doubt want to work on. But here's a chance now. Guitouni gets free, but he's committed the foul in the process. Barbeau has actually called for it. A goal kick for the Cascades. Long ball there. I think he's looking for the run of Brar, but gets through him. Past Tugwell, through to Weir, who will calmly wait for that to be taken care of. Barbeau, one of the many first years on this squad. 6'2", social sciences student out of Miami, Florida. Originally from Miami, Florida, but graduated from Reynolds Secondary here in Victoria and played with Vancouver Island Wave last. Getting some action at the local level. Guitouni. Sagaste tries his luck from distance and forces a save out of Caux. Barbeau gets there first. Caux able to keep his legs down. And the collision there, and Caux did not like that one bit. Caux is going to have to be careful here. And now in comes Beechcroft with a huge shove. Now the referees are going to come in and try and sort this out. The second assistant has come over. We'll see what the referee dishes out here for supplemental discipline, if anything. And Caux is currently calling for the trainer to come in. Let's see what happens as the referee continues to chat with, I believe that's Nicholas Burrett. Meanwhile, Guitouni and Sagaste trying to pull him away. Let's see what comes out of this. Beechcroft gets a yellow. Both of them will get yellows for that. So Beechcroft and Guitouni in the 61st minute will be booked. Seems about it for supplemental discipline there. So Grew, I think, is a little bit fortunate to have not picked up more. I'm sure he will be, somehow he will find a way to get through that, having considered that he scored a goal in the 51st minute. Guitouni, that is his first yellow of the season. Beechcroft, that is his second. And the trainer's still down there having a chat with the referee and with Caux in the goal. Hopefully he will be able to continue. There is a substitution being loaded here for each side. One for the Cascades, one for the Vikes. And it looks like after that, Beechcroft is being subbed off. I don't know if that's tactical or more to allow Beechcroft's head to cool. Could be both. Either way, Beechcroft, who had been subbed in earlier in the match for Stewart, is now subbed back out. And, you know, the trainer is walking with the goalkeeper, Caux. The Caux' day might be done here. Well, we are going to see a backup goalkeeper called into action. That might explain the ferocity of the reaction from Caux towards that bump from Gru. So we're coming in more or less cold to this one. The Cascades' backup keeper. Cascades have only used Jackson Caux all season, so this will be the first minutes of the Canada West men's season. And I believe that is Aiden McDonald, number 27.
Substitutions for the Cascades coming out of the match. Number 18, Michael Beecroft. And checking into the match, number 20, Kadir Yeksi. Also coming out of the match, number 25, Jackson Cox. Checking into the match, in that, number 27, Aiden McDonald.
Meanwhile, scramble in the area here. Cleared though.
For the Vikes, coming out of the match, number 7, Yassine Goutuni. Checking into the match, number 17, Matthew Pierce.
Goutuni also subbed out after that altercation, and Pierce will be taking his place. Matthew Pierce, midfielder, so a little more of a like-for-like option, I would imagine, with Pierce being told to slot in on the left. And Gru will be moved over. So Pierce in, Goutuni out for the Vikes. Beechcroft out for the Cascades, placed by Kadir Yagsi. On ball there picked up by Weir, who will immediately send that to midfield, where Stewart waits for it over the head of Stewart, though. Barbeau.
And yellow cards issued in the 60th
touch
minute
from Pierce.
to UVIC number 7, Yassine Goutuni, and to Cascades number 18, Michael Beecroft.
And there's nothing the yellows there to Goutuni and Beecroft, and Sagaste will send that one back to Archie Tugwell. Finn Tugwell. First mid-action touch there from Aiden McDonald. Second year out of Langley. Played for Langley United and formerly Simon Fraser University. He'll get another chance to claim it here. So coming in following the injury to Jackson Caux, after a fracas that saw yellow cards issued to Yassine Goutuni and Michael Beecroft, both of whom have since been subbed off. And over on the far side, they will now manage to get this more or less under control, but given away there as Stewart had it for only a moment. And now leg. Gru has moved forward. Well, instead, go for Pierce. Substitute. Finn Tugwell looks long. Barbeau header flicked on. And go to the corner. Sidhu should be fine to claim that and is. Gru not able to intercept, but it does fall nicely to Brazina. Keeps going, but Moody doesn't manage to get it back. Brazina has just one touch too many. He stepped on the ball awkwardly there. You can see him clutching his left calf there. Walking a little bit gingerly. Definitely took a wrong step somewhere along the way. Tugwell under pressure. Sent forward by Dhaliwal. And now there's a chance here. Unfortunately, that ball destined for Matteo Brazinha never made it. And foul will be called here. And Brazinha will be, I imagine, given a A warning that it might be his last free pass, or he's added to the book. So it looks like Barbeau's been asked to flare more to the right in this attacking setup. Pierce in the center. Out long ball. Razinha finds the run of Yagsi. Sidhu charging up late, calling for it is Proctor on the far side. Can he get ahead to this? He can. Brar turns, not able to fire. Neither is Razinha. That one blocked. Yagsi turned and fired. Right thing to do. And a defensive leg got in the way, and it'll be the first corner of the second half for the Cascades at this near side. 68th minute. Cascades down 2-0. Second half goal by Aiden Grew. Built on the first half goal from Jimmy Steele for the home side. There's delivered from Proctor. Headed up and out by Pierce. Barbeau should be able to get through this first and is, though, under pressure. Well tracked back. But it's given away. It's a poor back pass, and Sagaste has options here. Himself tries with the right foot, and that's right at McDonald. Takes a skip off the grass up into the waiting arms of the keeper. Sagaste had a plethora of riches to decide what to do with that one. Playing a 1-2 there with Yagsi. Loses out though. And Groot trying to give it back. Does to Moody. Moody centrally for Sagaste. Bounces it off of Consiglio. Now Burt will have a chance to build from the back, perhaps the way the Cascades want. They'll go long instead. Groot jumping with Brar. A bit of a you take it, no you take it moment there for the Vikes, but with the on-rushing Kadir Yagsi, they eventually make the decision. That long ball will be dealt with by Carson Muter. McDonald to Burrett. Will Muter try from this side, or will he go with the short option? He'll go for the long option. It's Mateo Braziha. Brazinha, excuse me.
Substitution for the Vikes coming out of the match, number 8, Connor Legg.
And now will be Legg coming out of the game here as a 70th minute sub takes place to provide some fresh legs for the midfield. We'll see what the options
Checking
are.
into the match, number 14, Ollie Cameron.
So the Ollie Cameron coming in. And the two listed natural midfielders, the other being Pierce. Cameron, one of the many first years. Talked about it in the first half. Another VI Wave alum. Graduated from Stelly Secondary, originally from Brentwood Bay. Vikes men's roster this year, 26 players from BC. 1 from Alberta, 1 from Ontario, 1 from the Yukon, and 1 each from Oregon State, Florida, and Germany. Which is not a state, but from there nonetheless. That'd be Valentin Kirchner, who is on the bench as a potential option for the defense. Originally from Salmünster, Germany. 17 first-year players, 9 second years, 4 third years, and then 1 each from 4th and 5th. One of those 4ths being Sagaste. Brazinha gets someone for it to Brar. Brar. There's going to be a call for a foul there and perhaps a penalty. Referee will say no, but he'll take the corner. There's some definite dissent from some of the other referees in attendance tonight about whether or not Brar was fouled. But it will be a corner for Kim Proctor to try and get something going here for the visitors. Floated to the back post. Barbeau and Yagsi were there. Yagsi sending it back. Nice little stepping move here. And brought down. That will be another foul conceded. This time by Pierce. On the run, I believe that was by Dhaliwal. And it'll be a free kick, and walking over to this one is Bagvir Sidhu. Well, behind the play, Bird had been down. He was just resting, no injury to speak. Oh no, there is. He will be subbed off, and taking the armband off there is Nicholas Burrett. Let's see what the Cascades have to come off their bench.
Substitution for the Cascades coming out of the match, number 2, Nicholas Brett. Checking into the match, number 22, Adam Szymanski.
And Adam Szymanski will be the one coming back in, having been subbed out earlier. And that one goes low and almost rolls through to Weir. Follow up by Stewart. Can't go through. It'll be Sidhu tracking back. Under pressure from Sagaste. Still with it though. Good balance to keep possession. And shakes off Sagaste. Foul conceded. They'll take it quickly. The referee didn't like where it was taken from, so they'll set it up again. So much for the element of surprise there. But they will take their time, and Szymanski will wind this one up. There is a sub waiting to go for the Vikes as well. Players who have not yet seen the field: Harry Ritter West, Valentine Kirshner, as mentioned. Moody with the header. Ollie Cameron. Inside, nice 1-2 ball there with Pierce and Barbeau. He's off and away. Cuts into the air. Can he keep this in? No, it's over the end line. And their call there, Barbeau is going to be booked for that. That was unsporting conduct. 75th minute, yellow card shown to Remy Barbeau.
Yellow card issued in the 75th minute to Vikes, number 13, Remy Barbeau.
Barbeau, that is his first yellow of the season. And it looks like Aiden Grew, who currently has the 2-0 goal.
For the Vikes, coming out of the match, number 26, Aiden Grew.
He's plenty high with his contributions today.
Checking into the match, number 19, Harry Ritter West.
And it is Harry Ritter West taking his place. No surprise there, and a familiar name. Those have been following the Vikes a while. Ritter West now in his 3rd year. Being the Oregon native, as listed on the roster breakdown earlier. Control on the far side there. Dhaliwal managed to get that one forward. They'll recycle now. Proctor tries the forward ball. Brar was in a good position, but was well marked. And that one will cross the end line. That will be a corner, I believe, and it will be. Nope. Didn't quite get past the corner. Tricky angle from here. It will be a throw. Brar, edge of the area. Loses possession. Sagaste, can he follow up for Ollie Cameron? No good. A lot of pressure being shown here by the Cascades as this press has been working well. Unfortunately, that time, one bounce too many. And it'll be a throw for the Vikes. McGinty with the long throw. Looking for Barbeau. Jumps up against, I believe that was Dhaliwal. Weir scoops that up before Yagsi could get there. Well, they're headed back to the keeper. The target there was Barbeau. Calm header there from Muter, if not a dangerous one. Muter and Szymanski, the pairing here. Yagsi. Pastille goes long, looking for Brazina. And foul committed there by McKinty, as he was a little bit too heavy going after Stewart. And McKinty's going to have to be careful here. I imagine that's what the referee is saying. Watch yourself. Steele, nice little touch here past Proctor, who is coming in hard. Steele's still going. Goes long for Barbeau. Muter gets there first, throw in. Throw looking for Barbeau again. But that will be called as a foul, as the shove was a bit too hard by Muter. No further discipline, but it will be a free kick in a teasing area here for Sagasti. Both he and McKinty are standing over this one, and that's going to be closer than they thought it would be. We're in the 79th minute. Got 11 to go. Plus, you have to imagine a decent amount of stoppages, as there have been a couple of significant ones here. As the two set piece takers check their shoes and check their plans here. Referees looking over everyone. McKinty will walk this one off. It'll be Sagasti. Puts it low, looking for the flick on from Barbeau. And it might have been there, but more importantly, Aiden McDonald was as well. Keeper makes the claim. And then the long kick flicked on by Brazina. And Weir will calmly let things slow down. Waits for Proctor to come in. And Finn Tugwell will play things out now. Over the top. Flicked on by Sagasti. There's a space here, but closing it down quickly was Dhaliwal. Pierce puts it on the deck. Oh, it does bounce favorably, and unfortunately not favorably enough for any of the suddenly sprung attackers to get there. I think everybody thought that was going to be a goal kick. Most of the Vikes did, I think, but instead it's called for a corner. So it shall be. And meanwhile, the Cascades have a couple subs cooked up here. We'll see who they've got to try and turn the tide. First it'll be McKinty to take this corner. 4 players staying back for the Vikes. No real sense of urgency for this one. They would rather defend the counter. Over Sagasti's head. Cleared by Szymanski. Falling up though, Ritter West. The low shot was blocked. Moody crisscrossing, trying to get away. And does. But Sadu did enough. Szymanski now forward to Brazina. Jostling with Cameron. Puts it inside. Proctor. Brard moved it forward. Good block there by Steele. And Tugwell. Finn Tugwell sends that forward. Consiglio. Can he make happen here? Right into Cameron. Sagasti. Loses out. Good track back there from Proctor. Yagsi. Dhaliwal to Muter. Szymanski. Barbeau, first time ball. Sagaste gives him the return. There's space here to run into. Over comes Szymanski, little shoulder barge, puts it out for a throw. Well defended there. Cascades are trying to put numbers forward to make something happen. They have to be careful at the back.
Coming out of the match, rather, number 13, Adriano Consiglio.
Consiglio will be
Into the match,
heading to
number
the bench
9,
for the sub.
Parmbier Kular. Also coming out of the match, number 8, Kian Proctor. Checking in, number 17, Roland Mansell.
So Kular coming in, as well as Roland Mansell. And will they be put into action fairly quickly here? You would think so. Sagaste, Ollie Cameron, well blocked. Sliding there was Pierce to try and knock it free, nothing doing. Forward goes that one from Szymanski. Brar. Popped up, cleared by Finn Tugwell. Our two Tugwells on the pitch, Finn and Archie. Meanwhile, foul committed there, and that might be a booking. And it is. That will be Stewart getting booked in the 84th minute.
Yellow card issued to Cascades number 5, William Stewart, in the 83rd minute.
So Parmbier Kular and Roland Mansell are the two subs that were brought in by the Cascades to try and turn this tie around. Right now, it still sits at 2-0 for the Vikes.
And a yellow to the Cascades bench in the 84th minute.
Well, the bench earning themselves a yellow, or disagreeing rather harshly with the referee. So the Cascades assistants have all been warned. Szymanski with the header. Mansell. Fresh off the bench, can he outpace Ritter West and Cameron? Maybe, but Moody was there regardless. Sidhu. Cuts inside on Pierce. Barbeau is there. Mansell picks it up. Mansell has space to work with here. Goes for pace. Cross stays in. Ritter West banks that one off of Yagsi and out. We're ordering everyone forward. And one sub good to go for the Vikes. Are they going to make the substitution or wait for the goal kick here? I think they might make the sub. And they will make the sub. McKinty coming out.
Match number 3, Jordan McKinty.
Provided the assist on the opening goal, which right now stands as the winner.
Coming into the match, number 11, Mateus Achadina.
Mateus Achadina coming in as the sub, so I imagine this will be like for like. Putting him on the envious task of being able to run up and down that flank and try and keep the very motivated Cascades attack from doing any damage. They go long looking for Brar. Big target to aim for. But Finn Tugwell, equal to the task, puts it out for a throw. Seduced throw. Back for Brazina. Szymanski. Mansell. Stewart. Skips the challenges, dual challenges of Pierce and Steele there. First time strike from Kular. Blocked. Achadina. Sending it forward to Barbeau, who turns. Can he get around? He can. Remy Barbeau with space. Pierce is calling for it. Does Barbeau see him? Takes the shot himself. And it's going to be a penalty. Barbeau brought down. And the Vikes have a chance to seal the deal, you would think. Barbeau made the run. Was fouled in the process. You'd almost have wanted him to pass to Pierce. Opted to keep it himself and ends up winning the penalty. And looks like the captain, Javi Sagaste, will step forward to take this one. In the 88th minute. It's Sagaste versus McDonald. McDonald came in as a backup, following an injury to starter. And Sagaste gets it in. Clinical penalty by the captain, who swats the ball away as it comes back towards him.
Vikes goal off the penalty kick in the 88th minute by number 4, Javier Sagaste.
Captain makes it 3-0. And that, you'd have to think, should secure all 3 points for the home side. Sagaste has provided an assist on the opening goal and now scored the insurance marker himself from the penalty spot. Good day at the office for the Vikes captain. Looking good in his 4th year, and he's still got one more year of eligibility to go.
Coming out of the match, number 18, Alex Moody.
Moody will be coming out. One more defensive sub to make here for the Vikes. Moody's had a busy shift.
And coming into the match, number 12, Valentin Kirchner.
Valentin Kirchner will be coming in to fill the void left on the left side of the pitch. So Sagaste's goal is his 2nd of the season. Meanwhile, coming together in the area, nothing horrible comes of it, and now a chance for the Vikes to maybe counter as Barbeau trying to shake off Sidhu. Shoulder to shoulder, battling for it. Pierce will come to it now. Goes to the corner flag, and he might be happy just to stay here after all this. Pierce called for a handball, I believe. Meanwhile, that attempt to get Pierce called for encroachment by Szymanski right in front of the referee is not going to, I imagine, earn him much in the way of plaudits. Pierce is not called for the encroachment, and Szymanski is not called for unsporting conduct as Cameron heads that down. We've played 90 minutes. We'll see what the referees add on here. There will definitely be something. Mansell. Gets past Cameron. Leaves it. Little flick forward there by Brar. Now goes back. Razina. Kular leaves it from distance. Oh, that one.
The 4th official has indicated there will be a minimum of 7 minutes of added time.
7 minutes added on after number 7. Matteo Brazina forces a careful save out of Callum Weir, who had to make absolutely certain that that wasn't going to sneak in under the crossbar. Would have been an absolutely sensational goal if it had. But instead, it's Bagvir Sidhu setting up. Proctor on the bench to take over set piece duties with the right foot, curls it out. Headed up, I believe Szymanski was there, but it was deflected. Kular now. Trying to make something happen here by sheer force of will, and he will win another corner. Persistent work there from Parmbir Kular. Now it'll be a far side corner. Again, 7 minutes added on for stoppages. There is time for the Cascades to at least dent the armor, if nothing else. So a 3-goal gap, you'd have to think, is perhaps too high a mountain for them to climb. There's the delivery. It's high. And foul. Oh, penalty! They're saying foul committed by the Vikes in the lead up to it. Referee was keeping a close eye on all the jostling going by, or at least starting to happen when that corner kick was set up. And the result is it will be a penalty, a late one here. And it will be Brar setting up for this one, it looks like. And Paul Brar. Target forward's been doing pretty much everything but find the back of the net in his 4th game this season. Chance to beat Callum Weir. And he does so. Thunderous penalty from Manpal Brar. In the second minute of stoppage time, gets his goal from the penalty spot.
Extra time to number 19, Manpal Brar.
And so the clean sheet is removed, but there's still 2 goals to make up for the Cascades. Barbeau put the ball in the proper spot before starting the kickoff. Interesting time-wasting tactic there, because you have to assume that's what it was. Ritter West now with a touch, looking to spring Pierce or Barbeau. Barbeau gets there, goes to ground with Sidhu. Together their bodies, including Szymanski, and Szymanski will win the foul. And Barbeau, who's already been booked for him. The referee says, I saw that. Barbeau's already been booked once, 75th minute for unsporting conduct. Another one, and that's going to be an unnecessary suspension for Remy Barbeau. Cleared by Achadina. Muter. Brar flicks it on. Not able to get to it. It's going to be a run across the athletic track to get there in time. Sidhu, throw, back to Brazina. Sliding in there on Pierce. And there's some growing frustration amongst the Cascades here. You can hear it. But that frustration is unlikely to translate into much. Vikes have been good on the day. The 3-1 scoreline looks about fair. Leg, loses that header. Mansell wins that one. Popped up and over. Razinhat to Brar. In front of him is Finn Tugwell. Very chippy now in that midfield. Both sides, nothing pretty about it. Just looking for that ball, fighting for every possible challenge they can win. 7 minutes is a long time for stoppages, especially when you're the one in the lead. Sidhu's throw. Brar does fall to him. Tipped away. And Steele. In close quarters here. Ritter West clears that. Muter looking for the corner, maybe to try and spring Yagsi. He won't get that, and it will be, I believe, a Vikes throw after all that. It will be, and Mateos Acadinha subbed in late as a fullback. He has to take care of this. Adam Szymanski under pressure from Barbeau. Steele gets a leg on that. Pierce, chance for a counter. Sagasti is with him. Barbeau's with him. Goes for Sagasti. McDonald comes out for it. And Sagasti nearly, had the defender not played that, that would have been in the back of the net. Rash made McDonald, but Carson Muter making it a Muter point. Kadir Yagsi manages to escape Steele. And by my unofficial clock, we've played about 6 of the 7 minutes added on. Steele clips his man there. Cascades will set this up. They'll go forward and try and play direct, see if they can get one. Make it interesting. Szymanski. Popped up by Mansell. Ritter West heads clear. Sidhu. Azinya, first time ball. Couldn't get the return that he wanted. It will be a throw in. Referee checks the watch. Deputized ball kid used there to make sure that the ball gets back to play as fast as can be expected. And Sidhu throws into the area. Brar chests it down. Can he keep it in? No, it will be a goal kick. Aren't too many more chances like that left in this game, you'd have to think. So even adding on for ball kid time and whatnot, there's probably not too much left. We've played about the 7 minutes. Dhaliwal. Shake Sagasti. Does get it forward. Here comes Aksajinya. And a convenient deflection there as Cameron puts it in midfield. Steele scored the opening goal. And a setup from Sagasti. Aksajinya. Archie Tugwell goes long. Pierce will run to this. Make McDonald at least play it. McDonald will go direct, but it won't matter. That's going to be it. Vikes get all 3 points with a 3-1 victory at home over the University of the Fraser Valley Cascades. Jimmy Steele opened scoring in the 17th minute. The assist from Sagasti. What would end up being a winning goal was in the 51st minute. Aiden Grew scoring off of a lovely cross from Jordan McGinty. A header all alone at the back post. Did not miss from there. Sagasti then added a penalty in the 88th before Manpal Brar would do the same in the 2nd minute past the 90, which leaves us at 3-1. The Vikes improved to 3-0-1 on their season. The Cascades to 1-3-0. Thank you for watching this Canada West TV men's soccer action. For everyone here, my name is Roturo. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.